when you're sick, get yourself a Great Dane puppy. They have so many feet. They breathe very loudly. And they're very snuggly. He's like, Mom, why did you move? What in the world? I'm sorry, buddy, but yeah, we probably should get up though. Mom's got to edit yesterday's vlog. I know, love. And Nolly's dad tucked her in before he left for work. Oh, and now everybody's gonna try to get her. Well, she was very cozy and blissful. All right, let's go outside, my babies. Hello, everyone. I'm feeling a little peppier. It's now lunchtime. I spent the morning working on gift crafting things. I don't know why I'm feeling a little peppier. Maybe because I've just been resting a lot. Although I did work for many hours yesterday, but I rested a lot too. So I think that's been helpful. Let's see. So I'll show you what I've got as far as gift crafting goes. I did some knitting on my mom's shawl that I'm knitting out of hand spun. She picked out the fiber this summer and asked me to spin it for her, and then she decided that she didn't want to use it. She wanted me to knit her a shawl with it, so that's what I'm doing. And I'm not using a pattern. I'm just kind of making it up as I go. I like it though. I'm considering, I don't know, we'll see what happens. I may try to write it up as a recipe, but we'll just see, because I'm honestly like really just doodling with yarn as I go. It would very much be a recipe, not an actual pattern, because it's so hodgepodgey kind of put together. I don't know if I could write a super coherent pattern for it this far in without knitting the whole thing all over again. And then I finished the front part of my niece's pullover, and I'll seam together the back part. I had a bit of panic last night where I was like, is this actually gonna fit a 4-year-old? I don't know. And then I lost all motivation for working on it. But I just compared it to the measurements for the flax sweater for a child her age, and it'll be fine. So I was thinking when I was piecing it, I don't know, when I designed the pullover, I was thinking that it should fit her just fine based on what I remember of her size. I don't see her every day, so it's a little hard to remember sometimes, but it'll fit. That's the point, so that's good. And here is the beginning of my mom's shawl. Yeah, I am just making it up as I go. But I kind of like it. I think it's fun. It's very much a doodly kind of shawl. I'm just kind of adding things as I feel like it. I figured this section needed some more texture, so I've just been doing different texture-y things as I want to. We have dry socks. We also have so much dog hair. Do we see this? It makes me even happier that these went through the dryer because it knocked dog hair off of them. This is the dog hair that I got out of the lint catch. Yeah, that is all, it's 100% dog hair. Nothing else. That is crazed. What have we been doing?
I just realized for the very first time, half of his whiskers are black and the other half are white. Look, Obi, can I see your face? Look, this side is black. Oh my gosh. Obi, sit. Good boy, good job. See black whiskers on that side and white whiskers on this side. Oh my gosh. Oh, baby.
Hello everyone. I thought that I would do a little bit of a check-in and update with you around the gift crafting that is happening, or rather the parts that aren't happening. Plenty is still happening, so I'm not too bothered by it. But I am having to reevaluate my gifting goals for this season because I originally had 17 projects outlined to do over the course of like 2 months. Yeah, so that didn't happen for a variety of reasons. One of the big reasons though, honestly, was because my niece's pullover has taken so much longer than I ever could have anticipated. It has been a huge ordeal. I think I'm happy with how it's turning out, and I really hope she enjoys it, but it has been an ordeal getting this thing made. So I'm right now working on my mom's shawl. This is made out of my hand spun, and this is a design that I am just making up as I go. So yeah, this is not a pattern that is written anywhere. I am just kind of doodling with the yarn as I go. But I think that's kind of fun. So the update for the projects. Let's see what I originally had and what I am now down to. Okay, we are fully halfway through December. It is the 17th right now, and I have quite a few projects left based on my original desires and designs for how this crafting season was going to go. So if I was sticking to what I originally wanted to make for gifts this year, then I would still have to start, work on, finish 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I would have 12 more projects to get done in the next 2 weeks. That's not happening. So I have narrowed that down to just the priorities. These are the ones that were either requested by people, or I think that they'll really enjoy it, or they really just don't have, well, it'd be they don't have anything that they would particularly like more, like off of their like wish lists or that kind of thing. So the flower pullover for my niece, she requested that, and it's almost done. I actually should finish it today. So that's exciting. I just am finishing in a couple little edging portions, and then weaving in ends, and then I can block it because I've pieced it all together now, and it just took such a long time, you guys. So I'll be doing that. So I've narrowed it down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things that I'm actually going to do in the next 2 weeks. So my niece's pullover should be done today, so that's exciting. My mom's shawl is the second one that I need to do because she requested that. And it's getting close to being halfway done, so that's exciting. And then I have a hat for my dad that I'll start next. And my dad's hat should take me 1 or 2 days, so that shouldn't really be a big problem. But I think my dad could use a hat. He works outside on their farm quite a lot, and so I think that he could use the extra warmth. He still hasn't used the socks that I knit him, but I think that's because he doesn't want to ruin them. So maybe a hat he'll feel less scared to wear. I don't know, hopefully. So I'll be knitting my dad a hat. And then after that, I have a quilt and a gnome to make. The gnome is for my brother's mother-in-law. She lives with them and she's precious, and I really love her. So, and she loves gnomes, so I'll be making her a little gnome. And then my another one of my nieces, I'm sewing her a quilt. I'm probably about 1/3 of the way through that project, so I don't anticipate that will take super long. I've never sewn a quilt before, so I don't know, but I anticipate that will only take a day or two. I think it'll take like 1 day. If I have like a day off from work or like take a weekend day, I think it'll just take me a day to do that because it's small. Yeah, maybe 2 days. So those feel way more manageable to me. So I'm not knitting a whole bunch of jumpers and pullovers and sweaters for people. I was going to give every kid a jumper or a sweater, and it just is not gonna work out this year. It's just not. I'll start those earlier in the year if I'm really committed to that idea for next year. But I actually have so many things for them already. Honestly, I did make something for each of the kids, minus one of the babies. So that is actually something that I'm thinking about, is what's something, so that would be number 6. What could I make for the baby? I was originally gonna knit her a little lace cardigan because I thought that'd be really sweet. And I don't know if that's gonna happen. So I might make her little baby socks, actually. That might be an idea because that won't take very long. And my brother has requested little baby socks because he thinks that's really cute. So she might get little baby socks. I might add that to my list of things. So, I've got 2 weeks to do all of that. So the flower pullover should be done today. My mom's shawl should be done in the next like few days. It's going pretty quick. So I imagine that that'll be done on like Monday or Tuesday. And then my dad's hat will only take a day or two. So I imagine that takes me to towards the end of this coming week. And then I'll have a week to do the gnome and the quilt and the little baby socks, which should be fine, I think. I will be doing a cast on for myself. I feel like I haven't knit anything for myself in so long. I don't know if I'm casting that on Wednesday, the 21st, or on Saturday, the 24th. I can't decide. I guess we'll just kind of see where I'm at. Yeah, well, I'll see where I'm at with that. But those are my plans for my updated plans for my gift crafting, because I just really had very lofty goals and it's just not gonna happen, but that's okay. I definitely was giving myself permission for that not to happen. And I think that it probably technically could have if I was like really, really pushing it, but I didn't want to really push it. I want a leisurely and enjoyable holiday winter season. Like I don't feel the need to turn myself into a production facility for gift knits. So yeah, I really want to enjoy the gift crafting that I'm doing. And I'm looking forward to casting on something for myself soon because there are several things I really, really want to cast on. Mostly they're from Helen Stewart's Knit Vent collection. There are 4 things that I will be casting on imminently. One of them will be for my either the 21st or the 24th cast on, so that's exciting. And then yeah, I'll share those with you when they happen. But yeah, those are my updates. I don't think there's anything else interesting to share about that. So I'll get back to work on this pullover. This is what it's looking like so far. So I've got ends to weave in on this little sleeve. It's a little drop shoulder, and I just added these little like sleevey bits just to like make it a little sleevier. But this is so dense and heavy that I don't think that she needs long sleeves on this. I think she can throw this on over a long sleeve shirt if she really is cold, but she could throw it on over like a little, I'm gonna see if she has a little tank top. If she doesn't, I might get her one to go with it. And she'll be plenty warm because this thing is dense. It's heavy too. I hope it's not too heavy for her. But it's pretty dense. But I think it's pretty cute. And I did little slits at the bottom so that it can be more of a tunic fit for her right now. And then when she grows taller, it'll continue to fit her okay and comfortably. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. It has this little like scalloped, I guess kind of like a scalloped neckline almost. It's like a boat neck kind of thing. I didn't really do any shaping. So I don't know, I think it's cute. So I'm excited about it. She said she wanted a flower shirt. I think that counts. I'm getting a lot of 70s vibes from this. I also don't know if I made this clear, so I just thought I would clarify it. My deadline is not necessarily the 25th for everybody. Some of my gifts I needed to have done by the 24th, but those are pretty much done. The only one that is left is finishing this flower pullover. And again, that'll be done today, so plenty of time before the 24th. I'm getting it done a week early. And then everybody else's stuff just needs to be done by New Year's. So I've got 2 weeks to do most of these gift knits still. So yeah, not too time crunchy. I think I'll be able to enjoy them. It is kind of fun to knit with my hand spun for my mom's shawl. This is the first time I'm making a project with with any of my hand spun. So that's super fun. And then it is kind of fun too to just be designing at the same time, because this is a really, I think, a pretty simple design. It's, again, it's just doodling with yarn, basically. Like whenever I get bored of whatever stitch I'm on, I just do something else for a while. And then I kind of look at the overall piece and I'm like, what does it need now? And that's kind of how I am putting this together, which is kind of fun. It's very simple, but it's not so simple that it gets super boring. I think I am about to put in another lace section because I'm kind of feeling like it needs another lace section. And I wouldn't mind knitting another lace section as well, because I do like knitting lace. And I think one more lace section would be good. before I switch colors. At the pharmacy drive-thru, picking up my meds, so I've got knitting.